Guys, we're gonna do a quick little haul from books that I got at the Target buy two get one free circle deal thing going on. My foundation is way too light for me, but I was testing out a Korean foundation. I was like, it's fine. It's not my shade, but it's okay. They sent it to me and I reviewed it, so it's a good foundation, just not my shade. Not my shade. But we already did the rest of the makeup, so I was like, let's just take advantage of it. So I ended up going the first time, and I was like, I'm only gonna go one time because like I do not need this many books when my TBR is already so extensive. So I bought 3 books. The first one I saw on the shelf and I picked up right away was the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore because I was like, oh my god, it was the last one and I needed it. Plus I do have the Pumpkin Spice Cafe and I'm currently reading it, so I needed the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore, even though my boyfriend threw wipes on it and it got water damaged. Anyway, so I'm excited to read this one. I know they're just like cozy romance like novels. This one has a little bit of mystery in it, and so does that one. They each have like a little mystery factor in there, but they're just like some little cozy romances. And you know, she says in the beginning of the books, if you like Gilmore Girls, you'll like this. So I love Gilmore Girls, so I wanted to get it just because we're in this season and I literally want the Christmas Tree Farm so bad. So I do want to possibly finish the Pumpkin Spice Cafe this month and maybe the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore in November, and then December we'll have the Christmas Tree Farm. So a book of hers a month, not bad. So that was the first one I got. And then second, I was like, I don't know what I want, like what am I looking for? And the Target that I went to for the first time for that one, it was kind of empty. I was like, oh, damn it. So whatever. And then I was looking and I was being very picky, but eventually I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do this one. And I got The Brutal Prince. This one's by Sophie Lark. The first one was by Lori Gilmore. I don't know if I said it. So it says they're a match made in hell. So they're battling for control of the underground and like they hate each other. She apparently sets on fire, I think, a room in his house, and they end up getting an arranged marriage. It says she's got a lockbox around her heart, he's got something to prove. In their struggle for dominance, who will go up in flames first? So it's a whole series, as you can see. But I'm excited. It's a little bit of like a dark romance. So dark like fantasy romance. So I'm excited. Oh my god, it has pictures. No way. I love this. I didn't even know that, but now flipping through it I see pictures and I'm so excited. That made me like 10 times more excited to read this book. So I'm excited. And then we have Fang Fiction by Kate Stayman London. This was one of the books in my most anticipated books for the end of the year. And basically she like reads fan fiction. Does she also write it? I'm not sure. About the show Blood Feud, and she claims that this is all real. And then one day he walks through the door and she realizes this is real. So I'm excited because when I was younger, used to read fan fiction, One Direction fan fiction all the time, and my favorite one was the one where Harry was a demon. If you know, you know. Like it was that like his family got killed there, so he turned into a ghost. He wasn't really like a demon, he was like an evil ghost, and then he tried doing the same thing to her, and like I just hated that it ended like it was all a dream, and I was like, why? But I loved it, so I'm so excited. And then next where did I go? I went to Target, not yesterday, the day before, was it? Or was it yesterday? Yesterday, I think. And I was like, oh, should I just do another like 3 books, buy 2 get 1 free? So I did. This one had a bigger choice, so this one was harder for me. But I saw this graphic novel. It's called The Deep Dark. I don't know what it's about. It says everyone has a secret. Mag has a teeth. Mags has teeth. Oh, I was like, what? So she's chunky, but I liked the art style, so I decided to get it. I'm excited to read it. So this would be like a pretty quick read. So I'm excited for that one. And then I had picked up another book in my hand, which I didn't get on this trip. I got on the next trip. But that's okay. That's okay. Because I saw these 2 books and I'm like, I want both. But the first one I got was Salem's Lot by Stephen King. I know the show just came out. I haven't seen it. I know there's dark forces and stuff. I don't know if this one is the one that has to do with vampires. I think so. But I don't really want to look into it too much. So I do want to read it and then watch the show. This is the show's cover, the movie cover. But it didn't look like a movie cover. So I didn't mind it. So I got Salem's Lot, which I'm very, very excited about. And then I got The Shining by Stephen King. So I left the other book I was gonna get for this one because I want to read the book. I enjoyed the movie, I liked it, but it wasn't very like scary for me. The only scary part was like when the kid was writing red rum, which is murder, on the mirror, and the mom was like and I was like, oh yeah, what happened? And then I was just like, red rum, and I was like, girly, okay. So I want to see if this is more like ambient, like it has like that ambiance of like horror, thriller, mystery that keeps you like on your toes, since I know everybody loves Stephen King and his writing. So I'm very excited to read it. Both of these are pretty chunky books. They're like almost 600 pages, if not 600. Let me see. Oh, almost 700 pages. This one's 659 pages. Yeah, 659 pages. I think the other one's also like 600 something. So these are chunky books, but I'm excited to read them. And then on another trip, my boyfriend said he would buy me 2 so I could get the 3rd one free. So he got me 3 books. He got me these 3. And the first one I got was One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig. I don't know exactly what it's about. It says Elspeth needs a monster. The monster might be her. I just know that everybody said that this was just a great book. So I was just excited and like I wanted to read it. I saw it everywhere on TikTok. I think it was last year. And for a while I couldn't find it anywhere. And I was like, okay, you know what? Now's the perfect opportunity to get it and pick it up. I think it's like, okay, it says gothic fantasy. And I love anything gothic. So I was like, I'm just gonna pick it up. But I only got the first one or the second one because I don't know if I'm gonna love the first one. And then the second book I got was, I think I ended up getting, no, the first one I got was actually this one, was Carrie by Stephen King, because I do want to collect them and read them all. I have seen Carrie also. We all know she gets pig blood thrown all over her and stuff. So I'm just excited to read it because I enjoyed the movie, but I really want to see how the book is. Like I said, I want to see how the ambiance is. So I'm excited for that one. And then this is the book that I was gonna get on the other trip, but I ended up getting The Shining, so I got it here. And this one I almost got it on the first time I went also, so I'm like, 3rd time's the charm, let's just get it. And it's Off to the Races by Elsie Silver. I think it's a small town romance with like a cowboy, and I'm in my cowboy romance era right now because I read Done and Dusted and Swift and Saddled, and I can't wait for Lost and Lassoed. Like I'm like on the edge of my seat, like where is it? I need it right now. So yeah, so I'm excited to read this one. And also I'm gonna show you guys the 2 other books that I bought that were like my most anticipated books of the year, also just to make a little book haul and just put them here. I think I bought them at Target regardless. Where's the other one? Okay, one of them was from Target, the other one I bought at Barnes & Noble, but they also had the other one at Target. So you could get it in the deal, even though this video is going to be after the deal, but you could have gotten it. So the first one I got was Nothing Like the Movies by Lynn Painter. This is the second book in Better Than the Movies, which I'm so excited. Better Than the Movies was my favorite Lynn Painter book. It's so good, and the do-over is honestly really good. I didn't want to read it because I don't like those like Groundhog Days where like the day keeps repeating and repeating. Like I don't like that. I don't vibe with it. It's not my thing. It just really isn't. So I wasn't really gonna do it, but I was like, it's Lynn Painter, let's give it a chance, and I loved it. Betting on You was my least favorite just because of the guy main character. He gave me the ick. But I'm excited for Nothing Like the Movies because I love better in the movies, so I'm excited to see what happens in this one. So I know this one has some heartbreak and stuff, so let's see. I am excited to read it though, and I love that she has like references to like Taylor Swift. Like that always makes my heart just so happy. And also, if you've never read a Lynn Painter book, all of her books at the end have a playlist that you can listen to on Spotify to go with the book. So I love it. So we got Nothing Like the Movies, and then lastly we have Wrath of the Triple Goddess by Rick Riordan, which is the second book in the Percy Jackson and the Olympians like second part. You know, he did the first 5, and then I think this one's gonna be a trilogy because he needs 3 recommendation letters to get into a college. So I'm assuming this is book 2, and there's probably gonna be a 3rd one, and that's probably gonna be it. But I'm very excited. I love Percy Jackson. I just don't vibe as much with the fact that these aren't as high stakes as the first ones, but I still am like just so excited to read it because anything Percy I want and love. That's my favorite series ever, so I have to read them. But yes, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.